What if I told you there is a secret world of tiny creatures with incredible powers beyond the realm of human imagination? When you realize the phenomenal abilities of these tiny little animals and what they're truly capable of, in comparison, we are just big, clumsy giants. I've devoted my life to unlocking the secrets of these miraculous mini monsters. I'm teaming up with a scientist friend, and we're going to the very edge of the world to find them.
Which way? In the bush. I got one.
Behind you, behind you.
Did you get it? He's got me. Looks like a dinosaur, straight up from the dawn of time.
That's the perfect killing machine right there. I'll show you, pound for pound, they stack up against any creature that ever roamed the earth. Like that.
Oh! He destroyed my sensor.
This is in the realm of superheroes. Size does not matter, especially when you're a little giant.
I've never seen anything like this. I mean, it's like the Earth created a natural barrier to protect the myths and legends on the other side. Absolutely true.
But I have to warn you, 3 miles across this lake, this is the easy part. You see this giant limestone range? We'll follow that east to the very end. We hit the rainforest on the far side of this. We have another 3 miles to hike through the jungle on foot. But I assure you, the pleasure of seeing these animals has to be earned through sweat and blood, and we will spend plenty today.
Well, if it's as miserable as you're making it sound, let's take our time on this part so I can soak this all up, huh?
This section of the Malayan Peninsula is one of the most biodiverse places on Earth. This is a vertical rainforest, and it makes way to almost endless plants and animals. You've got tigers, leopards, tapir, all manner of monkeys and rodents like you wouldn't believe. But we are actually searching for something even more fantastic, an animal that is so extraordinary it sounds almost mythical. We hope to capture a flying dragon. A flying dragon, mate. Woo! Yeah! Dragon hunting begins now! Today, we are in central Thailand, looking for a high-speed predator that took to the skies 250 million years ago, the flying dragon. Its defining characteristic are an extraordinary set of collapsing leather wings. When he takes to the air, it is truly a sight to behold. This skilled pilot is loaded with highly tuned glider capabilities, allowing it to evade larger predators in midair and to swoop down onto unsuspecting prey with the unerring accuracy of a laser-guided missile. And then, with jagged teeth and sharp claws and extraordinary speed, he dominates the jungle canopy. We hope to find and capture this timeless predator and actually test the legendary abilities of one of the most extraordinary reptiles that has ever lived. All right, let's beach it here. I was told by some of the local experts there's an abandoned rubber tree plantation 3 miles into the rainforest, which is overrun by flying dragons. They love these trees, they love this space to fly between them. That's where we're gonna find them. All right, this is the way in.
I'm ready. Let's go. Oh, man, I'm missing that boat ride already. It's like 100 degrees in here.
I know. 3 miles in the jungle feels like 10 miles on the street.
Yeah, I'll say.
Look at this.
You got something? Is that it?
No, have a look. That is a Emigray's forest dragon.
Look at the eyeliner and that spiked mohawk he's got. This is definitely a punk metal lizard.
Well, the eyeliner helps break up his outline, and that punk mohawk of spines actually deters predators from trying to swallow him whole.
So how did you see him?
You know what? Just the light coming through the leaves, came through those spines, just caught my eye, and I had a second look, saw the eye, realized it wasn't a venomous snake and grabbed it.
Nice.
While it's dark and overcast in the forest, a little cooler, they're a little bit sluggish.
Ooh.
And you got a chance to grab them. Once it gets hot, just grease lightning.
He's feisty too.
Yeah, it has to be, because he is living in the venomous snake capital of the world. Everything, coral snakes, crate snakes, pythons, cobras, you know, they're all here.
Even when you're not looking for a snake, you're looking for a snake.
That's right.
Let's keep going.
Oh, it's getting lighter. Good sign.
Yeah?
Yep. Could be a clearing ahead. Oh, this looks good.
What you got?
Oh, we are in dragon country.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay.
That's a sight for sore eyes. This is the rubber tree plantation. All this open space. I can see why these flying dragons love it. Got room to soar. This is completely overgrown and rewilded. Just full of all the insects they love to eat and no one to bother them.
Now we're in business.
The challenge for us is to pin them down. So here's the strategy. Examine each tree carefully. If you see what looks like a small, thin, broken branch, take a second or a third look, because these lizards are virtually invisible against this background. That's the first defense, not to be seen at all. If it is a lizard, you gotta rush the tree by any and all means necessary. Now, if it's too high for us, use the top of the net and try and scoop it up.
All right.
All right, let's just work this row, shall we?
Let's go get some dragons, y'all.
You see anything?
Nothing yet.
Just remember, it's gonna look like nothing, and it won't move.
Hold on 1 second. I think I found one.
Where'd you see him?
You see this tree to the left of that?
Yeah.
That has the broken off branch right over there.
How high?
About 10 feet up.
Which side? Which side?
Right in front of this branch. You see it?
Oh, there he is. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Dang, he's fast. I see him. He's up there. He's up
There
there.
he goes. He's off
Left side. Do you see it?
in the grass.
He's right there. He's right there. Grab him. Did you get it?
Yes, yes,
Got
yes,
it?
got it. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Oh. Isn't that beautiful? They were not kidding when they said they were well camouflaged. I mean, that just looks like a piece of tree. Until you see this.
Oh, wow.
There it is. These wings, called patagium, that doesn't flap around like a butterfly or a bird. But isn't that a thing of beauty? This bright orange color, that tells us we've got a male here. The patagia on a male often has this warmer, far more vivid coloration compared to a female, so we know exactly what we have right here. And keep in mind, this patagium, it really is just something for gliding. And it's been doing this for 250 million years. I don't even feel it belongs in this day and age.
It's like a prehistoric wonder.
It is. Help me put him in the box if you would, and let's get back to your lab.
Sounds like a plan. That capture was really tough. But now comes the fun part. I can't wait to take this dragon back to our lab and start testing its flight capabilities, its climbing abilities, and its amazing flight distance. And my hope is the data that we collect can actually help understand these amazing creatures that a lot of people never even heard of.
And here is our champion,
There he is.
God of the skies.
But this is a flying dragon.
Absolutely.
We got to see it fly.
Yes. Bring it on, Science Guy.
All right, let's get the baseline out of the way.
Okay.
We'll get a weight reading.
0.241 ounces.
Less than a quarter of an ounce?
Yes. Roughly the weight of a single sheet of paper. That's incredible. From the tip of his nose to the very end of his tail, he is
7.5 inches.
from wingtip to wingtip.
3-inch wingspan. Wow.
Look at him. I'm touching him really gently. I'm just holding out the folds of his skin, and this is how he naturally moves his patagium
these wing-like membranes on his flanks. But what's unique about the flying dragon's patagia is that they don't extend from the arms and legs like you'd see on a flying squirrel, but are actually attached directly to the ribs. And then you have special pectoral muscles that pull them forward and stretch out this membrane like a sail. In addition, it can steer with its gular flag.
Wow.
You see this flap of skin? He can stick it out and it acts like a rudder to control descent. You see that tiny black dot in the middle of his forehead?
Oh, yeah.
It's a pineal eye. It is a third eye. It's not a fully formed eyeball. However, it can sense light and dark during flight. It also gives him the ability to sense shadows that are potential threats coming in from overhead, such as birds of prey or larger lizards, etc. In addition, that third eye acts as a solar compass. It's how he navigates. It gives its heading relative to the sun, allowing the lizard to orientate itself accurately in flight.
Wow.
Pretty amazing. And finally, have a look at this long, beautiful tail.
Oh, yeah.
That is a steering rudder and a counterweight for leaping through the trees and flying through the air.
I'm ready to test all of that. So we're going to analyze the lizard's natural flight control mechanism by measuring his reaction time as he recovers from an unexpected wind current.
How are we going to do that?
I want to build a wind tunnel.
What?
A wind tunnel. Check this out.
You have my attention.
So I've got several of these small but powerful little fans. If we can get the dragon to fly over these fans, we can create enough vertical thrust from them to actually get him to display this innate flight controls. When the fans veer him off course, we'll be able to accurately measure how long he takes to return to his original flight path.
That is crazy / brilliant. Let's do it. Okay, his glide course is meant to be from here straight to you, Billy. But here's the wrinkle. We've got multiple fans blowing right in the middle of the flight path. Seems like a pretty strong current right there to me.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see if he manages to stay on course at all and how quickly he's able to adjust to air turbulence using his glide mechanism. I'll put it in position on the launch deck.
I've got the safety net and I'm ready to catch it. All right, release the dragon.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh! It actually worked! Oh, that was beautiful!
That was so great.
Tell me you got that.
Check this out. This is the moment that he launches.
Oh, great leg drive.
And this is the moment he encounters our artificial air turbulence.
There's the death wobble.
There it is.
He hits the updraft. He deploys his patagium and whips his tail around to correct his spin. And that's how he's able to course correct and control his descent speed. Looked to me like he corrected mid-flight and boom, straight into the safety net. That was a thing of beauty.
That is some instinctual flying.
Mm-hmm. That is a fighter jet maneuver. That's just stunning. How long did that take?
0.02 of a second.
Almost instant. Those reflexes, that reaction time, that would give the top base jumpers on the planet serious competition. If we scaled up our 7.5-inch flying dragon to the height of a 6-foot base jumper and then measured their reaction time as they leaped from the top of the 1,250-foot Empire State Building, it would be a white-knuckle race to the ground. Taking off on a windy day, the base jumper would need between 8 to 10 seconds to let his parachute fill with air, correct his spin, and steer back on course. Descending at a rate of 60 feet per second, he would only be able to stabilize a mere 180 to 300 feet above the ground. Talk about a close call. But our 6-foot flying dragon would course correct in just 0.21 seconds. That's 38 to 48 times faster than the base jumper, providing him stability 1,234 feet above the ground. With such lightning reflexes, our flying dragon could make a real claim to being the true king of New York. I'm super impressed. He's an elegant sky hunter in such a tiny physique. Which makes sense because a flying dragon had 250 million years to evolve the perfect flight controls. You are witnessing evolution in action.
But keep in mind, he's not gliding all the time. This is an arboreal creature that spends its life climbing up trees. You can see those claws that it has on the end of its feet.
Exactly. Those claws and those strong limbs, they provide the flying dragon with an incredible speed boost as he scales tall trees to hunt down prey like ants and termites. The sheer muscular power in all its limbs make all the difference.
Well, if that's the case, I want to see how fast he can actually go vertically up a tree branch. Let's do a climb test.
Absolutely, let's do it.
I'll hold the branch in place.
Got it?
And then whenever you're ready, you can just start here and hopefully we'll get it to run up the branch.
I love that. I'm gonna get a net out just in case this goes horribly, horribly wrong. And can you hold it low so I can let him go above your hand? That way he won't be put off by your hand being there.
Good catch.
All right. Flyboy, you feeling good? You know what to do. This is your world. Call it.
Set, go. There he goes.
There we go. Oh, nice!
That was fast. I'll get the high-speed camera.
Love it.
Okay, check this out. There he goes.
Man, that's quick. And you wouldn't think at that light weight he had the power to penetrate the wood, but he does. All this ferocity, muscle, and sinew is built with purpose. How fast was it?
Okay, so from the table to the top of the branch, 6 feet. When it took 1.2 seconds to cover that distance. That's 3.3 miles per hour.
Vertical speed.
That's right. He is really fast.
I mean, I can't think of any creature that could outrun that going up a tree.
Yeah.
Or even a mountain. Let's boost our flying dragon from 7.5 inches to 5.5 feet. The median height between a 6-foot human speed climber and a 5-foot spider monkey, an animal renowned for its incredible clambering agility and vertical pace. If these daredevils were to race up the legendary 3,000-foot cliff face of El Capitan in Yosemite National Park, it'll be one heart-stopping competition. The fastest human speed climber has reached the top of the treacherous rock formation in just under 2 hours, an incredible feat. But the zippy spider monkey, climbing at a rate of 8 miles per hour, could easily outpace his human rival and ascend El Capitan in 4 minutes and 16 seconds. But our 5.5-foot flying dragon, galloping vertically at a rate of 27 miles per hour, would scale the peak of the mighty rock in a mind-blowing 1 minute and 16 seconds. Our rocket-powered lizard would be the undisputed captain of El Capitan. That vertical speed rate is a freakishly fast pace. And that means there is no facet of any tree in this rainforest where it cannot hunt. Effectively, being a great climber makes it a great hunter.
Everything we've seen so far has been really impressive. But I want to try to get a better understanding of the true distance that these dragons are capable of flying. Let's take this field test outside into the natural setting so we can really see what he's capable of.
Oh, I love the sound of that.
So for this final test, Bradley's gonna be up as high as possible releasing the dragon. I'm gonna stay down low with the measuring tape and measure the distance that they travel.
I'm all lashed up, I'm good to go.
The problem is, this is a risky test. I mean, we are in the dragon's natural environment. There's a good chance it might just fly away without us even finding anything out. So all bets are off. Camera rolling.
I'm ready. The second I release him, he'll instinctively spread out his patagia and get his glide on.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna count down 3, 2, 1. Yes! Go, 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 go! Oh!
Wow!
Look at him go, he's blazing! What a thing of beauty. Oh! Go, 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 go! Did you get it?
I got him! I got him!
Well done.
I gotta tell you, he banked past this tree.
It was like a big capital J just swooped around. I saw it. It's beautiful.
That's pretty impressive, man.
That is.
Let's put it in the capture box. Okay, I'm about to note the distance from your tree to his landing zone is 35 feet.
I'm 20 feet high.
Okay, so think of this as a right-angled triangle, right? Your 20-foot tall tree is the vertical side. You got 35 feet as the base, so the distance he traveled is the hypotenuse, which comes out to 40 feet.
That's some nice flying.
We just witnessed prehistoric aerodynamics at work.
Woo! I can't wait to see the footage.
Okay, my friend, check this out.
Oh, that is pretty. When those patagium deploy it, the sun hits them, just gorgeous. But when you see it like this, it's like all this living engineering.
Okay, from the top of the tree, the flying dragon traveled 40 feet to his landing zone. If we factor in his length of 8 inches, that means he traveled 60 times his body size.
That's impressive.
So these guys have mastered fluid dynamics in a way where they're basically riding airwaves and navigating with their instincts to locations that are safe and optimal for their survival.
I agree. They're coming in so hot. I mean, crazy hot. The hardwiring of that, for want of a better term, lizard avionics, that is unbelievable. From air to terra firma without losing any energy or momentum. That's one of the great things about them. Never seen any machine do that.
The flying dragon is a marvel to behold. He has amazing speed, can climb trees, and flies.
Yep. You add all those extraordinary features together, and you have an extraordinary little giant. Well, it's that time of day.
Let's get him home.
Yeah. It has been an absolute joy to see this ancient reptile take to the air. Oh! Look at him go. I just love knowing that they exist. We live in a world with flying dragons.